So in 3 days, I'm moving to Japan.
So here is my room. So here is a little project I was working just before leaving. So these are all kind of my fake nails I was making shorts on. So I thought I'd just kind of stick them on a piece of card and then just make like a big collage. So these are all the last kind of nails I was working on just before leaving to Japan. So pretty cool little design. I apologize I never showed this to you, but kind of just ran out of time near the end. But what I'm really impressed with is my nail polish shelf and how empty I got it. Like I did pretty well emptying 4 and a bit shelves, so I'm quite happy with the 2 and a bit shelves left. And my mum's very happy as she has inherited a nice nail polish collection from me. But it's time to say goodbye. So here I'm just enjoying the last couple of minutes I have with my dog Charlie. Really gutted that he couldn't come to Japan, but the job wouldn't allow him. But if this opportunity ever changes, he's definitely getting a ticket to Japan. But he's going to be okay because he's staying with my parents since he is technically half his dog as well. And let me tell you one thing, guys, he's definitely being spoiled rotten as Charlie is their grandpup. So he is definitely in good hands and I'm definitely going to miss him so much because, to be honest, the only kind of homesickness I'm feeling at the moment is definitely missing Charlie. Everything else I'm doing pretty okay. So I really miss my dog is probably the biggest thing at the moment, but he's in good hands, that's for sure. So time to say goodbye to Charlie, and now we're off to London for the flight. And during our way to London, we go past Stonehenge, so you guys can quickly see Stonehenge. But let me tell you one thing, I'm definitely not going to miss this drive to London since we always have to go past Stonehenge. And sure, it's a very pretty place, but getting here is always such a nightmare because there's so much traffic because everyone wants to look at the rocks. So I'm definitely not going to miss this traffic up to London anymore. But as you can guys see here, like look how much traffic, it's just crazy. But time to jump on a flight and head to Japan. Let's go.
So I'm finally here, I'm finally in Japan. I'm in my new flat in Japan. I will probably eventually do a mini flat tour, but I'll wait till I have some furniture and some things because, as you can see very much from here, it is basically this. It's just empty and a floor, and I have my futon and that's about it. So when I have some furniture and I've made it into instead of having it be a house and it's a home, I will make a tour of my Japan flat, but I'm probably going to do that on my second channel, so definitely stay tuned, or definitely follow me on Kirsty J, especially if you want to see my life in Japan and how I'm coping with it in Japan, because I'm definitely going to put more kind of daily living in Japan on that channel and keep nerdy nails to nail related stuff. But I'm not really too sure how I'm going to keep this channel going for nail stuff since I kind of need to buy my whole collection again. Obviously all my nail plates eventually will be posted out to me, but I just need to wait till I save some more money since it's going to be like £100 to send it over and it'll take like a couple of weeks. So I just need to save some cash and I'm going to do that. And I also couldn't bring a lot of nail polish, so this is so far the nail polish that I've bought. I bought a little bit since I've been out here and some just kind of basic nail supplies, but like this is what my collection is at the moment. And I also did bring a couple of nail plates with me with some stamping stuff, so I can still do a little bit of nail art and a little bit of nail care, but at the moment the collection is very small. But I'm looking forward to building it up again since that's going to be a nice thing, you know. This is how we're starting at the moment, so it'd be interesting to see what it's going to be like in a couple of months to a year to see how I've built the collection. I'm also looking forward to finally going to be able to kind of grow my nails out and get kind of back to nail care, since I haven't really disclosed anything of what my personal life was. But before moving to Japan, obviously out here I'm teaching English, but before I was working in England for NHS, which is the English healthcare, and especially in the last year it became very toxic, stressful. Basically everything you hear about a bad job is what has happened. You know, I was crying pretty much most days, the team I was running was crying pretty much every day, two managers who were higher than me. They've also left now, but I saw them to cry pretty much every day, and everyone was crying, and it was just kind of a lot of wrong things. Like there was wrong like higher management above them that wasn't running the job properly, and the biggest thing, they just didn't know how to run it and how to coordinate it. And the biggest solution was to get more staff, and no one wanted to get the staff. And for me, and especially with COVID and everything, you know, that's just my side to get out and have a big life change. And Japan's been a country I've always enjoyed, but I want to see more of it. And this has kind of been, I've got one more day, today's Thursday, so tomorrow's my last day for my first week of actually teaching English in Japan. And how I'm finding this week so far, it has honestly just been a breath of fresh air for me. It's nice to kind of come in, people are happy, appreciative. The kids' English is really good and they are really fun to work with. And it just kind of feels like I'm living again, where being at home, especially the last year, I didn't really feel like I was living. It literally just felt like I clocked in, went to work, went to bed, because I just felt too stressed to do anything afterwards. And it's just nice to kind of have that feeling of enjoying life again. So I'm very grateful for the position I am and where I've got to, and I'm looking forward to where the future's going to be. But I think I'm definitely going to make a more video about my kind of last job experience on my other channel eventually, because I think it's a good thing for you guys to be aware with, just in case you ever get into a bad toxic job, so you know the signs, and if you are experiencing it, then you know it's time to get out and leave. And just kind of more things about daily life, because I definitely want to bring you guys along and show you what it's like living in Japan, since this is a once in a lifetime experience, and I'm sure many other people who might be watching have an interest in Japanese culture. So if you want to see more of what's like living here, then stay tuned. But yeah, really excited where this life change is going to take me and what it's going to be, and just kind of looking forward to the types of videos I'm going to make on learning nails for nail related stuff, because I have found there's a shop called Daiso here, which is basically like a dollar store, and they've got this whole nail polish range, and then when I get paid, I'm definitely going to buy some of their nail polish stuff and test it out for you guys to see how Japan nail projects work. And there's definitely been a cool things I found, like I've been definitely, without buying stuff online, like you can find cuticle oil pens a lot more easier here, or especially when you just go into a shop. You know, for me at home, it was always kind of buying these online, so it's really nice. I can just kind of walk into kind of most like pharmacy or cosmetic shops and they sell these, so I really like that. So yeah, just curious to see what I find, what I make, and what's going to happen. But there's going to be some future videos, but it's probably going to be very sporadic at the moment, as I'm still getting used to my new life in Japan. But stay tuned, and I hope you're doing well, and I hope you keep it up, keeping well, keeping amazing. And I'll see you next time for what the future holds with my new life in Japan. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.